just greed. It's just human nature, man. Like people want it all. Like, you know, a lot of people they don't like the idea of being like in an open relationship because they're greedy. They want somebody that will love them. They want their lineup of people that will love them, give them the romantic relationship that they want, but they also want their lineup of who's going to slay them at night. You know, like I said, they want it all. People like that don't really accept the idea of open relationships is because that they want they want a person for everything because they're just plain out greedy. That's all it is. But they also want that person to be committed to them and no one else. They basically want everybody to basically be catering to them hand and foot.
This chance, and I'll say this, Jasmine. I have seen women try to have niggas like niggas have hoes, and a lot of times they catch feelings for their side niggas, and men don't really catch feelings for their side hoes, and I think that's the main problem. I think if you gonna have side niggas, realize that, and this is for y'all guys, realize that your girl's side niggas are bigger than a side nigga. Most of the time, her side niggas are her replacements for you.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like, and we gotta be honest about this. And Jasmine, I know you talk about open relationships, but you are a small minority. A lot of girls can't keep stuff on the side because that side person is really who they go monkey branch on when shit get rocky in a relationship. So keeping options open ain't for everybody. If you know how to, because you, like you said, you can go fuck somebody else and go back to your relationship and go, hey, it was just sex. You know, it was nothing. It was just, you can go fuck a girl, come home to your man, and it's fine.
I guess you can call me cold. Like I can fuck somebody and like not feel anything for them. It's just sex. Like
I'd say that's the biggest issue in today's society now is people really need to take a moment to really separate the difference between physical and emotional, because like I said, people nowadays they just don't realize that, like I said, the whole thing with the physical thing is we're only going to look pretty for 30, 40 years, like I said, depending on how hard you hit the gym, how long you plan on eating right for the rest of your life. And then, like I said, once you hit about your 50s and whatnot, we're all going to be dusty, we're all going to be run down. And like I said, you really got to figure out if you want your relationships to be physical or emotional. Like, do you want the physical aspect of relationships, or do you want the emotional? Because, you know, you got a time window of, like, you know, if you want emotional, then, you know, you find one person. But if you want the physical, you enjoy the fun of the physical, then I'm just like, you just keep on, like, you know, just keep, you know, being real with people, saying that, like I said, you just want to have fun. Because there's plenty of people out here, man, that just want to have fun, man. They don't want a lockdown relationship. They don't want just the standard, you know.
Now, and you've had open relationships before, right?
Yes, I like.
How did that help when you had, like, when you look through your life at, oh shoot, can y'all hear the mic? Oh, when you look through your life at the dynamic when you were in a committed, like, you know, back in like high school, like super committed back in the day, and when you look at open relationships, what are the biggest pros of open relationships over traditional relationships?
I mean, the biggest thing about it, like I said, with the thing with open relationships is like everybody, like, for one, the one thing that brings anybody together, even in a monogamous relationship, is you got to have something in common in order for the relationship to continue, whether you're into hiking, whether you're into fishing, whether you're into gaming. Like, you know, you guys have to have some similar hobby that you guys into. But the thing with being poly is now you have 3 people that have to have one main hobby that's in place. So that's what kind of makes it hard to maintain a poly.
Let me get Jasmine. Jasmine, is that true? Is poly, open, and traditional 3 different types of relationships?
So traditional would just be just like regular relationship, right? And then poly would be like 3 people, and what was the other one? You said
open.
An open relationship.
That's
what is the difference in an open relationship and a poly? Wouldn't it just be the same thing?
Open to me is you go do your thing, I can do my thing as long as we safe, wearing condoms. When we come home, it's us. But
That's
we can
kind of like in a poly relationship. Like you're both fucking another person. It's just not the three of you. It's just like it's not just the three of you. You're fucking like multiple people.
Okay. So yeah, so poly is
Right?
3, traditional is 2, and open is the same as poly, just with multiple, I guess.
You're fucking multiple people, right?
Okay. So what would you pick? What's the better one to you? Poly, open, or traditional?
To be honest, I don't know. I could do all three. Like I could definitely do a traditional. Like if I wanted to do a traditional, if I just felt like, you know, like one person satisfied me enough, I could do a traditional.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind an open relationship. But simply like I wouldn't want to be messing with that many people. Because you know, you do mess with like a bunch of different people if you're in an open relationship. Like it's like multiple different people, you know, because you're both going your separate ways and sleeping around like a lot more. And then like a poly is more like, oh, like you have your 3 people and it's just you 3. So if you've been tested and you know you guys are safe, you know, it's just you 3. You know, if you want some, you know, if you feel like you want the dick one day, you know, you get that. And if you feel like you want pussy one day, you get that. But it's like, you know, or you want both at the same time, it's that. But both of you have been tested and both of you are clean and, you know, you have a good time. But it's just you 3.
Facts.
Or you can, you know, sleep together, all 3 of you in bed. It's fun.